And we return with more Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, in which the crystal is slightly less shattered. Previously, we did a lot of back and forth because we did not have all the characters. Quite the unnecessary bit of forced backtracking, but well. I suppose that's one way to extend the playtime. Well, whatever the case, now, finally, we can proceed to not do this, and instead go up here, and go through a worm tunnel. Should I even bother going for all of the rings or the time? Technically, they're not required to progress. Well, I suppose they should, because otherwise there would be absolutely no challenge to any of this. Ooh, almost. Although I do wonder how going upside down like this works. Never had to go fully upside down. Is this on emulator or on real hardware? This is in fact on emulator. Because I cannot be bothered to figure out how to record from real hardware. Fortunately, everything works perfectly smoothly. Also, hello Wimpy, hope you're having a lovely day. I suppose I shouldn't be bothering with the rings because I missed a couple of them reading your message. Does it run well on emulator? It runs perfectly well on emulator. You just need to fiddle around with some settings. This is Citra. Oh hey, I got the time medal. So if we ever want to go for the rings, we can take it nice and slow. Of course, the primary objective today will be completing this. No retries or backtracking until the mission is done. One of the few Sonic games you never played? I will tell you this, it's okay. Just so long as you don't actually treat it like a proper Sonic game, and more as its own thing. I mean, you can tell the quality of the production based on the zero contrast on the purely black letters, mixed with the dark blue background of the text box. There are no shadows, but if there are no shadows, then how can there be light? Is this one where Knuckles looks like a chipmunk? Well, Knuckles is big and skips leg day. Wait a second, you mean Chickmunk as in extremely protruded mouths? Yeah, the models do look ever so slightly off. You wonder why? No idea, really. Okay, so... do I have to do... okay. We had to do a jump here and there. Like how the map icon is the official render and the shadow is just a picture from... Oh. Yeah, the quality of this game is all over the place. They just reused whatever sources they had on hand and available. Which is why they were able to rush this out in time. Probably. Similar to Sonic Rivals? Similar. Just without the enemy getting in your way bit. It was made by the same people that made Rivals? Well, I have no idea who made Rivals, I cannot remember. But this was made by Sanzaru. Hello CSS, hope you're having a lovely day. We're just here taking a very close look at every single character's mouth. Because, yeah, they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe they are actually sore, literally. Okay, so we got neither the time nor the rings. How come you decided to stream this game to completion? I don't know, it was there and I was bored.
Hey, he's coming around. Should we knock him out again?
No, Knuckles, we need to talk to him.
Oh, what's going on?
That's what we want to know. Why'd you attack us? Where's Amy?
Back off! You're more annoying than usual. None of this is making sense. Last thing I remember, I was talking to... Lyric.
Lyric! I knew this stinker was in cahoots with the rotten reptile.
I don't work for anyone. What is this?
This thing's scrapped now, but it's clearly some advanced tech. Like a mini neural bypass switch. A mind control device.
Are all the Sonic Boom games canon to each other on the show?
My device.
Lyric. Where's Amy, you spineless freak?
Funny you should ask that.
For the moment,
They are not.
having the most delightful conversation.
Why don't you come here and face me?
I'm far too busy peeling back the layers of Amy's brain like a rotten onion. Once she leads me to the crystal fragments, I'll have the power of a god.
But they were like a prequel something? They are, yes.
Heal.
However,
You're a snake.
I'll hunt him down and make him pay for using me.
Shadow, wait! Okay, let's follow him into the city, see if we can find any clues about Amy.
so here's the thing. In Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, They free Lyric and meet him for the first time. However, at the start of this game, Amy is facing off against Lyric, and they have absolutely no idea who he is until he introduces himself. Then again, considering Rise of Lyric has time travel shenanigans, you might consider this an alternate timeline to the alternate Sonic Boom timeline. Wasn't it originally Wii U was meant to be like the origin? Yeah, it was meant to be like an origin for Sonic Boom, but then Sega said, hey, we want to do Sonic's origin story sometime later. Except that was a regular Sonic, not Boom Sonic, and they never actually did that, and except they released a rehashed collection of classic Sonic games that they butchered pretty badly themselves as well. So I guess we're just stuck with this then. Sonic Boom lore goes crazy. You know, it would have gone a lot crazier had Sega decided that they should be robots and deathly allergic to water.
Ah.
The models, though, decently expressive, and they actually have cutscenes. Well rendered and presented. I wonder if Boom will be acknowledged by any game. Probably not. I mean, they decided to port Styx over, which is one of the few redeeming features, her being a decent character.
What?
Nuh-uh.
Kind of. Wasn't one day even added 6. Like she's important? She's not even in Rise of Lyric? That is not true. She is in fact in Rise of Lyric. She only has like 3 lines though, so... whoops. Okay, before we proceed to do anything else, we need to analyze the map. Okay, quite a big area. I'm guessing the ending would be somewhere down there. The day it came out and then never again. You know, you should definitely play it again. But this time, learn the speedrun. You'll have a lot more fun that way. Okay, let's see. We can go every which way here, so it's more of an open-ended stage. I thought the game was kind of... The game is... Oh, right. This is a new map upgrade we got. It just showcases us. Okay, you go down from there. Whoop. Well, there goes the shield. Okay, these barrels are non-explosive. Thank goodness. Oop. Okay, so basically this is less of a speed-based game and more of a collect-a-thon. Go around exploring stages and... Huh, that did not grab. And grab the remnants of the shattered crystal. Oop. I gotta remember, everyone is deathly allergic to water. Okay, that's a new one. That's a mine. As you come else to find out, you'll probably get fed up. You will. For the first couple of stages. Once you brave past those, and all the backtracking, and once you have everything, after that, everything is marked neatly on the map. Let's see. Okay, that goes down, so yeah, we will have to do it like that. Once you get past the backtracking, it's just okay. Oop. Please give me a second. Need to de-rust a bit. I might even eventually stop running into every single obstacle. I do actually recommend using a controller for this one, specifically one with a touchpad. Because it will save you quite a bit of time. Feels most accurate to the experience here. Whoop. Okay. Wait. Why did we unlock this again? Wait a second. Sonic cannot go up twice. Gameplay, the fourth. Well, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. And this is the fourth. Okay, I think we should not do that. YouTube is pretty dead. Oh yeah, speaking of chat. One second, forgot to... Do this. Okie dokie. Okay, now that that unnecessary detour is done with. Okay, let's be careful not to fall back into the first part of the stage. Something down here. I probably should not have gotten that map upgrade. Now I'm going to be way too distracted by things that don't matter. Black Boom games remind me of... Ah, that was a fun bit. Okay, this is going down. I feel like every single shortcut is just going down, in case we miss something. However, feel like there might be something over yonder. Okay, this looks very continue the stage-ish. Okay, what if we decide to go back, though? We could not jump at that specific point. To the ether? Nah. Okay, we cannot jump past this. Well, I guess now we know why those shortcuts are there. I guess they are trying to make you somehow retry the stages by having unavoidable forced... progression points. What even is this game about? Well, Lyric has awoken from his ancient prison due to absolutely no fault of our own this time around. Oh yeah, presumably his crystal shattered or something. The crystal keeping him in place, rather. And now we're on our way to repair that crystal. Oh, and also Amy has been kidnapped in something. Alright, have fun. Oop. Let's not. Who said you were going? I don't know. I cannot be expected to read minds, unfortunately. Well, not yet, at least. Hello? These inner beams are pretty particular. Huh. Yep. Can't even aim up fast enough. Boomerang could be a little more snappy. Hey, Tails minigame section there. Looks like that is the way we are supposed to go. Hold on, where exactly am I on the map again? Oh, up here. JKK. If only I knew what that was. Okay, so this is obviously the way to continue. So, need to find a way to not continue. Wait, wouldn't that be JJK? Well, go fun watching your jujitsu or whatever. Okay, so need to go over there. Yeah, I have a feeling the ending is gonna be up there. Oop. Okay, that was not quite a sublime sub, but... Wait a second, there's a checkpoint here, but also... Okay, so two potential ways to go. Is the thing to unlock up there? If not... Wait, hold on. How far out of bounds can we go with this thing? Not very. Ah, well. So, okay, so we do have to go down and around for that. Unfortunately, Knuckles does not have his super flight ability from Rise of Lyric. Ah well. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is definitely the wrong way to go, so we'll go there. Wait. Okay, now we can go there. And that up there is a suspicious opening. Any goodies? Aha! Nope. Grabbing onto enemies is extremely awkward. You need to be at a very precise distance. Oop. Ah, the greatest obstacle there is, forced progression. So can I? No. I touched the boost pad again. Well, while she's going around, I might as well look at the map. Yeah. Okay, let's carefully make our way. Avoiding these. There we go. Truly the greatest obstacle in any Sonic game is being convenienced. Not inconvenienced, but convenienced. I wonder if there is anything. In this little area we didn't go through. Nope. Shame. That would have been a neat little place for a secret. Here we can get that. Up. Did you go? Unfortunately, most of the collectibles are in their own enclosed area, so we unfortunately cannot cheese most of them with Styx's Boomerang. A shame that they thought about that. But if they were thinking even harder about it, they would have allowed you to simply cheese a lot of things for the sake of speedrunning. Ah, well. Or at least the sake of going fast. Do we have enough juice to make it? Ooh, barely. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm guessing this little detour is just for us to get that thing. Oh, it's also the ending. Is it? Depending on which direction this thing faces. Well, isn't that a downer? Is this a trap? No, wait. Oh, I'm back here. Wait a second. Okay, I have a pretty good understanding of the map now. Well, primarily because there are plenty of shiny things on the map pointing me towards everything. But they also have some orientation as well. Okay, that's another one of those. Thankfully, you are at least invincible during those animations. Still a little weird seeing that Sonic is the vertical movement character for this game. Okay, let's see. Of course you do not allow yourself to be attacked. Well, that was hidden in plain sight. Okay, we need to break through that. And then I'm presuming Styx throws that up there. Could actually just check my progression. Yeah, all is good in the world. "25 minutes on this stage, part-time 5. Pretty good. I'd say 25 minutes of a thorough scouring is a good enough time to find anything.
Nuh-uh.
No, really, why does his mouth area just protrude like that? It's almost as if they use Tails as a baseline model where it looks actually natural. Okay, we get a new stage here, and ooh, a worm tunnel. Well, I highly doubt any upgrades are going to help us with this thing. So let's go here first. And I already missed it. Okay, let's restart. Oop. Well, whatever. Okay, so besides those rings, I'm going to be mildly peeved if I get everything else. Last time you played this was in 2015. That's quite a while ago. Also, hello Juice, hope you're having a lovely day. Why is it playing vertically? Because, ooh. Okay. Going all the way around works as expected. Because it's a 3DS game. Yep. This is in fact a 3DS game. You have an upper screen and a lower screen. And that is basically how it looks IRL. Well, hello Jonathan, hope you're having a lovely day. Too busy looking at chat room. Then again, I did miss a couple of rings at the start, so no big loss. Oop. People claim the 3DS Boom games were good. They are okay. So long as you don't treat them like Sonic games. And more like regular old collectathons. Do you need every single ring? You need every single ring in order to get the medal. Of course, medals are just for bonuses, so no real reason to go for them. Unless you like unlocking toys. I suppose we should, now that we have a couple of them. Yep. Your main issue with the controls, you can either go too slow or too fast. There is no in between. Yeah, there's really only two speeds, and if you 100% this game, you get a cool secret. I mean, you do need to at least 99% the game in order to complete it, so it shouldn't be too far off. Ring defense, huh? I'm guessing... Okay. Lose 25% less rings when damaged. Cool. Now I get to keep 25 out of 100. Wait a second. An ability like this means originally it was planned to have a ring as health system. But then it just kept this in. 99% is the max of 3DS game for the 3DS games. Let me guess. It's either a rounding error, or B, you need to connect to the Wii U. Or use online functions or something. If I recall, you can only use the analog stick. Yeah, you can only use the analog stick for a move. Wait a second. That reminds me, we never actually checked out the options menu. Okay, options, controls, let's see, scheme A, let's see, move is always the stick. Great. Yeah, it is weird, which is why I switched it up on a controller here while simulating. I mean, supposedly it's not too bad on the actual 3DS, considering the C-stick there is not the worst, is not a protruding tumor like all the other analog sticks on regular controllers. It's bad? It is very much bad. I suppose they needed extra buttons to switch characters, but... well, I suppose they did need a fully touch-screenless way to control everything. Okay, music volume, sound effects volume. Ah, if only they had fully configurable controls. Alas, consoles did not have the technology at the time yet. It's just bad design? It is, yes. Oh yeah, we should buy some toys while we're at it. The fate of the world may be at stake, but that doesn't mean we cannot have fun. Cool. Regular Mook enemy once more. Behold, the Sinus Moob logo. And the Rages. Also here, have a monkey. In order to 100%, you need to do the daily challenges with Knuckles. Wait, oh right! Daily missions! Of course, they were going for the MMO angle as well. You cannot change the 3DS clock to cheese it? Wonder if this game keeps its own internal track of time or something like that. Hold on, it has been a week. Ah, there you are. Okay, A and Y. Whoops, that's the B button. Alright, time to mash a little. Well, we got another medalist, so... let's see what our generic enemy that dies in one hit we can get. And I'm going to hazard a guess, but the models of the actual characters and everything are the final unlockables, maybe. Jeez, that's quite a bit of them. The sequel is better? I would imagine so. Wait, that's the worm. Yeah, I had noticed a distinct lack of boss fights. How was the mandatory 100% progression? Well, we just spent roughly 20 minutes on the previous stage, so...
What? Huh?
Is this on NDS or other devices? Well, this is on the 3DS. I am not aware of this being on other devices. How is the animation worse than Sonic Rush? Well, the character model's actually moving along a bit is okay. The models themselves being a little off is... Only on 3DS? Okay, so it is only on 3DS. Okay, first things first. We scope out our surroundings. Remember, this is not a Sonic game. Whoop. Let's not. You should not accidentally... Those darn nuts knuckles of mouth? I know, right? It's pretty nuts, if you ask me. Well, since we are smack dab in the middle of this thing, any place would be good to go, I would imagine. Okay, that's a downer. Alas. Well, let's just go and see what we find. There being bombs out here makes me think there is something, but there is nothing. Unfortunate. Okay, we have a thing up there. Probably need sticks for that. Although that does look like a return area. Yep. Okay, we could go this way. Checkpoint makes us go that way. That's an exit. Well, that was easy. Did Knuckles dig through the floor in the Wii U game? Yes, he can dig through certain floors. Of course, he never can actually dig anywhere downwards in the 3D environment. He can just kinda move a little underground. You forgot? Probably because it's only actually useful in 2 spots in the entire game. They cannot reach up there normally, so... Sticks. Interesting. So we have 3 ways. Guess the fact that he couldn't glide. Yeah, that is... quite a big thing. Whoop. He could fly infinitely, though. Unintentionally, but still. I'm guessing you're 100% the Wii U game. Okay, let's do a little scouting. I'm confident you have. Well, did I 100%? Well, I did all the side quests, and there's really not much else to do, so I guess you could consider it 100%-ish. Really? I'm gonna Sonic game more than you did for once. Oh, come on, it could not have been that bad. Well, having played it myself, it is, yes, but still. Where does this go? Whoops. What if it would be better to just go over here? Yeah, this leads down and around. Gotcha. Are you gonna go after me or something? No? Well, you're gonna get the boomerang anyway. Yeah, 3DS, but sold to friends. Well, look on the bright side, at least you got money for it. Instead of just a friend borrowing and then never returning. Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful. There we go. Then I'm gonna scout downwards and see if... Okay, that looks pretty difficult to double jump up towards again. In Sonic 2, A was removed in favor of Rouge. In Sonic Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic Advance 2 was removed in favor of Cream. But of course, don't you know you can only have one token female character as a protagonist? Playable protagonist, that is. Okay, there's nothing there. That is a solid wall. And here she is removed in favor of 6 because I suppose 5 characters would be a little too much. I guess, maybe. They did not have the budget to do something like this. Right, back down around we go. Okay, then we do. Take this, and we should end up with the crystal shard. And Sonic could have. I mean, Sonic would. Platforming and reading is difficult. Couldn't afford adding a 4th character, Amy. Yeah. Unfortunately, Classic Amy is the damsel in distress until they decided, hey, we should actually have Amy do something. Nope. It's a little difficult to tell where you can and cannot go. There you go. And there we go, right on target. Oh yeah, Sonic first. Then we stick it to him. Rude. I do actually like Sonic's triple mid-air dash movement ability. You can make for some extremely neat platforming challenges with this. Have they done so yet? No. But they have the potential to. I'm surprised they didn't ditch Amy in favor of Trip in Superstars. But then how would they market the devious villainous trio that made appearance for like 10 seconds before they immediately fell apart and didn't actually pose any sort of triple threat or anything they advertised? That's a bomb, and I wasted lots of precious time. Okay, let's take it slow. Going faster does not actually matter because I think it's actually bad to go faster because it depletes your gauge faster than normally. When this came out, it was because Sega ditched dimps. Alas. Tragedy as old as time. Better than you remember? Nah, have a little more faith in your memories. Hey, what the heck is this place? Ah, yes, the other 40% of the stage. Keep accidentally touching that corner. You remember enjoying Lost Worlds and Generations a lot more? Yes. That's because those are actual Sonic games. You know, I wish I could homing attack you for once. Okay, that goes the opposite way. Nothing much over yonder. It will have the drop dash. Oh boy. The drop dash, I am indifferent to it. Why is the exit all the way over there anyway? Can't we just go back the way we came? Because that would be too easy. Okay, let's not get obliterated by the walls. Why would you get extra time here? Unless you're someone that never taps the screen and just goes through that whole thing blind. It's not a question that you're submarine more levels? Yeah, because they're a rhythm game. This is more of a... how would I classify this? Little excursion during a stage. Do you see the Sonic X Shadow trailer? Yep. It seems they are really putting in the edge factor by giving Shadow demon wings. Okay, that's the entire stage, but we are missing stuff. Hold your horses, there's still an entire half of this area left. There will be open zone. Oh boy. I wonder if they are going to actually have the gameplay be like Frontiers, or... just slightly improved, or they're going to screw everything up by doing things from scratch again. I think the most disappointing thing would be no gameplay customization. Can't wait for you to replay Sonic Generations. Ah yes, playing Sonic Generations for the third time. And Chow missions like SA2. Oh dear. Okay, I need to reach the start of the stage. Fortunately, you will never be left without any rings, thanks to... Oh wait, I was supposed to go all the way down. Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Hello? Ah, I see. They tried to warn me. Because this is now an unavoidable sequence as soon as you hit the bounce pad head on. Okay, all the way down. This or Sonic Rivals, which plays better? Once you switch up the controls a bit, I would say this is a wee bit better. Barely. You also have, well, more gimmicks to the stages pertaining to each individual character. They're not much, but still. Wait a second, 98%, what did we miss? Hmm. 5 out of 6. Where could it be? Don't tell me it's down there. Okay, I'm gonna take one last peek. As far as I'm aware, we will need every single emblem to complete this. Whoop. Or metal, or whatever they call it. This is a lot better than you remember. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, that's this area. There is wiggle room for completion. Okay, 99%. Well, at least now we know nothing is over yonder. I missed 1%. Okay. The submarine? We did the submarine. Unless there's two submarines. Okay, this goes like that, like that. Let's complete this for now. You forgot how you unlock tails. No idea myself, reader. I don't think I actually unlocked him. Did I? Okay. Let's look at everything once again carefully and... oh. Oh. Okay, so the other way is faster because we don't need to go through additional areas. Well, that was anticlimactic. Gotta see how fast this goes. Without having to look for anything. Just gotta make it to the middle, and we are good. Nope. Gotta go as Knuckles. One thing I'm disappointed by is... yeah, let's just write this. The energy beam swinging doesn't have any momentum to it. You basically just... grab on and... you have a fixed speed, in and out. Right, go all the way up. Sonic likes Shadow Dogs, Knuckles like Brave, what does Tails like? I think, according to some lore I heard somewhere, and someone mentioning it, Tails likes mints. Mince is in the grass. As in candy. Because Sky Patrol? Probably. I don't quite remember. Well, at least the stages go by fast if you don't have to scour every single nook and cranny. Let me guess, you have a toy shop here as well. Yeah, of course you do. Whoops. This versus Rise of Lyric, which is better? This game is better, but Rise of Lyric is just funnier. Not yet. First things first. The Shattered Crystal of Unlimited Power can wait a little. Mega Grapple, huh? Will I actually be able to grapple from a reasonable distance? Instantly destroy, cool. That will make things a little easier. More fun-ish. Yeah, I figured you said it. Whoops, wrong place. Those puzzles are much easier than the ones in Pocket Adventure. Yeah, they actually tried to make them somewhat puzzle-ish there. Okay, looking decent. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pocket Adventure puzzle pieces were not easy to find. Facility race. We are racing against the facility itself, I think.
Nuh-uh. Huh.
Huh?
Oh, it's just Metal Sonic. These looks like it gave up on Sonic Boom fairly early. They gave up on it the moment they began altering the contract. So why are we racing as Sonic here? Ah, well. So wait a second, if we can instantly destroy enemies with our Enter Beam... Why don't we just use it on Metal Sonic instead of racing him? Is this way really faster? Up. Really? Whoops. Probably not gonna get this first try. Too much lost time already. Okay, definitely not now. You know, at least it would have been a bit more interesting if you could race as other characters in these. Everyone has their own boss. Gonna make for a couple of interesting mechanics during races, but I suppose Sonic gotta go fast. Well, that was easy. I wonder if they do have some sort of catch-up mechanic. Hello, Metal Sonic. Goodbye, Metal Sonic. Oh. Accidentally retried. Okay, I think we did it. Did we? No? Okay, it still counts as a victory. Cool. They did the bare minimum.
What?
Yeah.
The bare minimum. That is correct. It is bearable. Unfortunately, there is also a distinct lack of bears. Volcanic caverns. How many do we need to unlock this? I have no idea. I would at least hope everything you can get up to this point is enough to unlock the next stage. Wait, how did you... Additional tokens can be collected via Street Pass. Okay, let's see. I know this volcano is about to explode, but we must first have a strategy meeting. Okay, thankfully, by the looks of it, it seems to be a bit of a more modular stage. So... Oh. That is... a tail thing. Question is, where's Styx, though? Oh. I thought I pressed the A button there. But I actually did not, because I do not because I actually use a PlayStation controller. You are the woods rose. It seems you rose to the occasion. Wait, since Otto made slide 4, now it all makes sense. Auto-incorrect is the best tool that has ever been invented, I will say. Well, if Styx is not going to show up in the cutscene, might as well use her in the stage to explore a bit. It's good until it changes what you were trying. Well, yes, that's why it's called auto-incorrect. You just woke up from a nap. Hey, same. If by just you mean an hour and 30 minutes, well, hour and 45 minutes. Ah, there you are. Did you see the suggestion channel? Yes, I did. There's new mod for Sonic on the NES. Oh yeah. I did in fact see that. Okay, this goes this way, but you're gonna play it later? I'm going to probably play it when I get back to bootlegs. Oh, that goes the other way. Maybe after the Sonic hacks in Mario games. Ah, bootlegs. The original... Interesting. The original ROM hacks. Okay, hold on. We never actually went to this little area down here. Oh, there was Knuckles' dig point. Hello. I seek death. Could you please indulge me? You missed. Much better. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to receive death if I keep 25% of all rings I lose? Oh no. Weirdly big fan of bootleg plushes. Well, depending on what the plushes are of. The bootlegs can, in fact, be better than official products. Now that I finally noticed this thing. Bootleg Sonic plushes. Ah, those are hilarious. Okay, and that just leads us back here. Okay. Wait, does the map completion stay? Okay, map completion stays. Even in death, the knowledge our ancestors or, well, previous selves left us remains invaluable. I'm sorry, but those funky pop, whatever they are, they're just ugly. I would definitely imagine someone trying to make bootlegs of them to actually make them look good. This game came out 2 years after Sonic Lost World. Ah, I see. So they did in fact have enough time to base the entire game and the stage length off of Sonic Lost World stage length. Is that they all blend in together? Oh, absolutely. That's pretty much the only way they can be as cheap as humanly possible. By making everything look the same with barely any changes, so they can reuse the same molds and everything. Okay, cannot be that close. We live and learn, except we do sometimes die. I guess die and learn also works too. Don't even need to destroy this thing. I'm sorry, but could you please allow yourself to be homing attacked? Find Sonic more interesting a villain than Lyric. That is perfectly understandable. In Rise of Lyric, well, the entire game basically got shafted, Lyric along with it. And here, I guess... well, he's 99% off screen. He's not even doing anything. Okay, that is... okay, Knuckles goes down and around and beyond. You know, it's funny that Zavok and Lyric have completely separate and distinct problems. For example, Zavok's name is never uttered in his own game. And Lyric, in Rise of Lyric, everyone knows who he is even before he says his name. Hello? Nice, there's a map? Oh, absolutely. I cannot imagine a game like this without one. And the map is also pretty good. Shows you where you have and have not been. Well, marks everything, and you can pan it around. See everything. Unfortunately, the only thing you cannot do is switch between areas. Yeah, let's not have these things lag out the game too much. Let's see. It would be nice if you could mark an area. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Okay, this just continues on. It wouldn't be pretty good. Well, for the earlier stages, Okay, I want to... oh. I just wanted to grab this. Ah, well. Yeah, the first couple of stages where you need to endlessly backtrack. I can see why you would imagine this game to be a lot worse than it is, given the first couple of stages, where you need to just go back and forth and do the first stage like 5 times. Sonic's moveset here would actually make for a very interesting platformer. High-speed platformer, that is. He's extremely maneuverable in the air. Unfortunately, They instead decided to make this a... well, hello shield, goodbye shield. This game primarily exploration based. Up. Okay, probably would have been better to just homing attack him, but the homing attack seldom works against a lot of these guys. I guess I should just... oh. Well, nice to know that those things are instant death. Okay, now we need to actually pay attention and think one step ahead. He could have made his boost hurt enemies, and nah, that would make sense. Unfortunately, this is not a Sonic game, so tough luck. I mean, just look at this. You can double jump, dash, jump again, dash, jump again, dash upwards, jump again. So much movement. Let's get rid of the characters from the screen, thanks. Okay, did we miss anything by not going anywhere down there? Probably not. Why force the analog stick when you can, if you can't even control his speed? No idea. I guess they needed one thing for movement and another thing for switching characters. Unfortunately, they decided D-pad was for switching characters. Oop. Because registering directions from an analog stick would be too difficult to program, while registering discrete directions. Does that make sense as the sequel has 5 characters? Well, I suppose in the sequel, you could switch just using left and right, maybe. Probably. Only the 3DS had a right stick. If only. Hold on, I think the early 3D... Do the early 3DS models have... well, rather not have a stick. Because from what I've seen, from the overview in the controls menu, it did not have a right stick. They had to make a separate attachment for the right stick. Ah. Only new models. Well, that is rather unfortunate. Did we actually get everything? Yeah, yes we did. Well, at least everyone's spirits are up, even in this dire situation. 3DS, PSP, and Dreamcast strangely only had one stick. 764. Well, I guess they didn't feel like they had a need for another one. Wait a second, is this the path to the worm? Yep, that's only the path to the worm. Let's do it. Knuckles has big cheeks? Yeah, the game is just kinda cheeky like that. No, really, everyone's cheeks are huge in this. Oop. Ah, well, there goes the rings. Let's give it a warm welcome. Hey now, you can't just worm yourself in with these puns. Well, this game may not have special stages, but these definitely act like a sort of equivalent. Sort of. Problem is little to no difficulty. These are the only 3 parts of this game, and even so, they're not actually really 3D, it's just a discrete couple of movements you can do. Dang, didn't even get the time. Dollar... dollar higher Sonic docks. Ah, Cloud Sanctuary. Let's see if we can break our way through this stage like we did. Saw some new gameplay footage related to... I am only just now seeing this. Saw some new gameplay footage related to the shadow stages they have coming. Wait a second, I forgot to turn in the previous rewards. Well... Well, then the solution is simple. Remove all the doors. That way he cannot kick down the door, then kick him. Minds of Forces ages. That's not a good thing, but better presentation? We'll see. Well, at least Styx and Amy are on the same wavelength of wanting to skin this guy alive. Ah, yes. Generic orchestra. Now you know we are reaching the end, except... First things first. What's the best way to end a snake? You cut its head off. You the snakes... Snick? Well, I would definitely snicker. Okay, ring attractor. Nuclear cream. Ah, no, that's a good one. Okay, we are almost there. Maybe once we complete this, the crystal will actually change shape as it rotates and not just be a statically rotating PNG or something. Alright, we already saw this. Wait. Can you not skip? Oh boy, we have to watch this every time. Well, that's a -1 point for the game. Autocritic strikes again. Which reminds me. Do we actually have any pig Sonic characters? Well, Eggman could be metaphorically considered one given his shape. So far, how would you rate this game? This is a perfectly average 5 out of 10 game. All of the systems it has are well made and in place. Unfortunately, they really don't do much of anything interesting with them. They're just kind of there. A decent pastime. But really, nothing to... Why do I keep hitting that corner? Why does it keep registering that corner? I don't think I'm anywhere near that on my touchpad. Okay, this is quite the long one. Well, considering we are after a snake. Yeah, I do rank games nicely. Not like those typically overinflated game review scores where unless it's a 9 out of 10, it's not worth playing. Okay, we had a crystal up there, but will something be on the lower path? Or is it an exercise in futility? Well, we do get to clean up the map a bit. Call of Duty, 9.5 out of 10. Are there any games I'd consider a 10 out of 10? I don't think so. No. Oh, this thing takes quite a while to respawn, huh? Okay, if it doesn't work once, it's not gonna work twice. Well, most likely not. One day I will find Knuckles and switch to him on the first try. Wait. Oh. Oh. Hello, Maniac. Hope you're having a lovely day. What game am I playing? This is Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, the other Sonic Boom game. Yes, Sonic Boom has more than one game. Shocking, is it not? There's only two games I can dare say a 10 out of 10. That's Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Persona 5. While Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a fairly good game, that barrel alone does not make it a 10 out of 10. And Persona 5. Never played a single Persona game, so I don't know. You probably prefer Mania over 3 Knuckles. Bold of you to say that with Juice right there next to you in the chat room. Anything we missed? Not really. And there he goes. I absolutely love Persona 5 Royal, only tried it in the last year. Well, simply not my type of game. Yeah, I somewhat agree. Sonic Mania is 50% amazing. Okay, this is just a couple of bonus rings. Meanwhile, I struggle with enjoying any shooters. Once you play one shooter, you've played, well, 50% of them. Only really played... What shooters did I only play recently? Whoop. The only shooters I've played recently... I suppose are Gunfire Reborn, because it's not exact. Well, it's less of a shooter and more of a roguelike ability spammer. And the other would be... I guess I played Paladins ages ago. Back in the day, I did play a little bit of Counter-Strike, a little bit of Half-Life, a little bit of Call of Duty. And after I played those three, every single other shooter game I've seen basically boils down to, well, mostly the same things. Let's see. Right, I wanted to do sticks before I had that other train of thought. Let's just quickly grab this. There we go. Last year you played was Overwatch 1. Overwatch is terrible. Portal is your favorite shooter. You know what? I can agree to that. Portal at least has a couple of things you could consider puzzles in it. Let's see. Didn't we clear everything up? Yep. Is House of the Dead shooter? Wait a second. That's one of those rail shooters, right? I think there needs to be a distinction between a first-person shooter and where you're actually you yourself shooting. An actual gun, like in an arcade or what have you. I think we should battle, but treasure hunting blows. It's definitely a downgrade from, well, partially a downgrade. Well, partially an upgrade, partially a downgrade from Sonic Adventure 1. Alas, Big the Cat, doomed to be a fishing advertisement. An arcade shooter. Yeah, arcade shooter sounds reasonable. Wait, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, and only 68% of the stage, huh? Okay, let's fill up some of the map then. Oop. Well, there goes everything. But at least we get teleported back up here. The issue I have with treasure hunting is there, to begin with, the radar being flat out worse. Oh, absolutely. Wait. There we go. Shadow the Hedgehog isn't that good. Shadow the Hedgehog isn't as bad as people say. Wouldn't consider it all that good. But it's not as bad as people say. There's better tips? Oh, absolutely. The advice you get from Sonic Adventure 2 is basically just, well, you're better off just memorizing it after you find the emeralds, so you can later actually perform better. Hello, Adelson. Wait, did I greet you already? Hello, Adelson. Hope you're having a lovely day. Also, Alba here. Hey, wait a minute. How did you get a 7 in there? Hold on. Ah, it's next to you. Well, at least that proves you're not a bot. Fine going from point A to B. When doing missions, it's... But let's still just quickly remove that. There we go. Oh my goodness, something that was moderately, well, not even moderately, ever so mildly a challenge. No, wait, go back. You now wanted Sonic Adventure 2 radar to see all the shards at once. Yeah, I'm sure that's one of the options pretty much everyone turns on the moment they start modding Sonic Adventure 2. Assassinate the president. Gives it a point, not exactly a 10 out of 10, but it does get a point. Well, of course, every single Sonic game is fun once you start figuring out ways to break it. And thus we have finally completed the Shattered Crystal.
Oh!
Huh? Huh?
Remember how breakable it'll be. It all depends on how many invisible walls they decide to stick everywhere. Wait, he wrecked your airplane? When did that happen? Ah, I see tinfoil hats going back into style. You know what, before we do this, let's just get the final upgrades. I'm not speeding. You don't need to. If a skip is easy enough to execute, anyone can do it, and it's fun. For example, I have not done any speedrun skips in Rise of Lyric for like... how many years was it? No idea. And I still got some of them correctly. Some of them. Let's see. Well, Juice, here's your Sonic dash destroying enemies. Got it at the very end of the game. Okay, we're definitely ending on this thing. But watch the only stage that's really fun. Oh cool, we got a purple coin. What did that do? Well, it's there. It's golden. Wait, is Tail Shop golden? Yeah, yes it is. Can we visit Amy's house? No, no we cannot. Even though we just freed her. Ah well. Well, it might be frustrating for new players. Well, one final special stage. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is going to be any more difficult than normal. Oop. And I went ahead and missed some of the rings. Well, if you do want to go for the rings, it is most advantageous if you don't just speed past everything. It's time to rest. I don't think she's resting until she has those snake boots. Snake skin boots. They really should make you go all out and do a bunch of crazy loops in this. The cowards. I feel. Oh wait, no, quit. Excuse me, Quincy, but why do you have a toy shop on an ancient abandoned... You know what? Never mind. Oh, so that's what the special token is. Wii U runs the most weird frame rates. I mean, it just... It's expected, considering they use the freaking Cry engine. For a Wii U game. Alright, one final race. We were probably not even getting a boss. Definitely not getting a boss. You'll need to do those daily trainings. Well, I guess there will be a daily stream every single day, just doing Knuckles training missions. Of Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystal. This time, the crystal is not shattered. You'd think you'd have a secondary one prepared, or 5 of them. You know, being that thing kinda looks fun. Almost like an amusement park ride. Well, at least it stopped all in... Wait a second, is this a boss fight? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so it leaves no room for error. You have to... Whoop. Jump when it's designated. Up. Okay, simple enough. Whoop. Ah, tad too late on the second attempt there. It is nice of him to just restock me with rings, though. I guess they simply just did not have a budget. Oh, hello? For more bosses, and considering how this just went... Hello, Goji, hope you're having a lovely day. We're just fighting the one and only boss of this game. Okay, how about I instead do this for double the damage? Okay, what if I super dash into these things? Well, I could just completely miss. You know, you could sometimes hit the middle of the platform. Maybe one of these. Okay, nothing happens. 1, 2, and... double damage. At least I assume so. Wonder if you actually are on a time limit here. Yep. Ah, thank goodness. Whoop. You know, you'd think with the whole thing being about teamwork, you'd at least play as every single character in one of these sections. Well, one character per section. As per usual, it's the Sonic Show. Alas. Teamwork is meaningless. So, are you gonna hurry up and be vulnerable one of these days? This isn't the Sonic Heroes universe, therefore it's not needed. Wait a second, is Sonic Heroes a separate universe from everything else? Wait, oh, he is actually vulnerable during that attack. How the heck did I not pay attention sooner? This game has rotted my brain away. True. The moment a slight bit of intricacy is spotted, my brain simply fails to notice because, well, it's been turned off for the entire rest of this. Okay, will you actually be a threat this time? No. Okay, stand up. Oh my goodness, you are actually doing something that is considered having a bit of difficulty. Ah, a little too late on that one. You know, you can just blast this guy from a distance, right?
Woo!
Lyric. No? Strategy? So is he dead yet? Doesn't look like it. Speaking of which, we have absolutely no idea what happened to him at the end of Rise of Lyric either.
I'm glad reptiles can regenerate their parts.
Great work, guys. We beat him.
Yes! Yes, I did. Fools! I haven't survived all these eons to be defeated by inferiors like you! After this weapon turns you meddlers into abstract art, I'll gather the crystal fragments and build my empire!
How the heck do you know what abstract art is?
I said I'd find you.
Well, good thing he can fly.
To do that.
Does it matter who did it as long as it's done?
We all couldn't kick him off the airship, Amy. And you know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team! We got beaten to the punch, or in this case, the kick as a team. We can raise our heads proudly, knowing that we traveled all this way just to watch somebody else finish the job. When we walk down the streets and people whisper, those are the ones who couldn't quite save the day. Almost, but not quite. We'll smile together, because we didn't do it as a team. I finally understand teamwork. And it's beautiful.
That was pathetic.
Styx may have taken the long way to get to the point, but she's right. We beat Lyric together as a team.
Except it was just Sonic.
Living alone as your superior.
Too bad that guy's such a hard case. He'd be a great addition to Team Sonic.
You mean Team Knuckles?
Team Sonic.
Team Knuckles.
Guys?
Team Sonic.
Even Shadow had to stick around just to hear her. It's a train wreck. You just can't help but not look away. Well, at least Shadow actually did something this time round. Unlike in Rise of Lyric, where he just kind of appears for no reason. Then gets sent slightly into the future and just appears again. Wait a second, they didn't even get to skin him alive. This is a terrible ending. So you'd think in these credit sequences you could at least have some scenery from the game, at least on the bottom screen. Instead we just get this dancing monkey which has little to no relevance to the actual game. You don't want to know what they originally had planned for Shadow? Who knows? The monkey is more entertaining? True. But it's the principle of the matter that counts, really. Man, you couldn't even do the DS thing of having the credits scroll through both of the screens. Lame. The Arca thing of this world? Probably not. I mean, Angel Island is kind of in the Sonic Boom, is it? Not sure about the Master Emeralds. I don't think even Chaos Emeralds are canon. Yeah, Angel Island was confirmed canon in the show. I must have forgotten it then. It's been so many years since I last watched that. Wii U version developed by Big Red Button Games. Well, at least they're acknowledging that game here. Ah, gotta love the highly compressed version. Wait a second. Is this thing actually just playing a video and the highly compressed version of the song is because it's playing from the video? Yeah, but the question is why? There's so many better ways they could have done this. Ah, well. Just render a movie of it and be done with it. Well, now that that's all done and dusted, Wait, what exactly did we repair the Shattered Crystal for anyway? Why did we do that? Why was it a plot point? Well, never mind. Oh my goodness, they are robots! So that's why they are deathly allergic to water. You can call it the unshattered crystal. The crystal was a representation of teamwork. Ah. Of course. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. But didn't he also, like, actually look for the crystal itself and something? You don't like the Knuckles model? Yeah, it's awkward. Really awkward. Also, hello, Ugly. Hope you're having a lovely day. Wow, language rose. Wait a second, I don't have that word filtered. That's impressive, really. Although, applicable in this case. So, does this just keep going on? Yes, Amy is saved and now we're partying. That's 100%? Very much 100%. I mean, if you look at the top screen. The top part of the top screen. Unfortunately for all these things, we will need to do the Knuckles daily training missions. Which is going to take roughly a month, I think. What's the next game? Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, of course. What else? Let's get them all out of the way. Okay, just a second. There. We are ending this on a cliffhanger. Linux Master Edition. If we're running out of ideas... I'm not afraid of running out of ideas. I'm afraid of running out of time. No end at Amy's party? No end at Amy's party. Well, glad you said that, because there will be no end at Amy's party. Instead, the end will be here. Besides, since we are doing the next Sonic Boom game, we have to end it on a cliffhanger. See another Amy's party. Yeah, I highly doubt any one of us can make it to Amy's party to begin with, so... That being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Have a good one. They would, yes. But then how would I subvert expectations if I ended it right there? I mean, it's a lot better to end it out on a cliffhanger, don't you think? Since we are continuing with the next game of the series next week.